Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real? I know I would do it with the hobby budget for the right card. And this one? This one might very well be the best Star Wars autograph card based on merit revealed to date since 2018. Here's my thinking. An on-card auto? Check. One of the biggest Star Wars characters based on merit? Check. A proper photo that looks like it could be a frame from the TV show rather than an obvious promo image, often with a gradient background? Check, check, check. Next, the photo background hasn't been completely edited out, which is also common with Topps. Topps loves replacing the backgrounds with goofy-looking pattern backgrounds that, to my mind, ought to not age well. Further, thankfully no shiny over-the-top reflective nonsense here. And lastly, a good design paying homage to the 1977 Series 1 cards. The out of 10 card has a red border that nicely goes with the red Star Wars logo and makes the character and actor names easier to read. But the premium that the out of 10 commands on the market isn't worth it in my book. There is also the fact that the out of 50 design happens to go better with the established top Star Wars living set design. Now, sadly there are 2 points working against this card. The card is really thick, sitting at roughly 75 points of thickness by my measurements, so nothing like the thin 1977 cards. And the card was released in what is to my mind a completely irrelevant trading card set. But sadly this is the norm these days, as the days of Topps releasing sets focusing on one movie or a TV show are long gone. And even if that were miraculously to happen, I'm thinking that the odds of such a release having on-card autos with proper autograph card designs are slim to none. The bummer is that with this card, there is no hope of being able to complete other characters' on-card autos with the same design, and later on a set will probably come out with a more complete undercast lineup. But in some ways that's a good problem to have, and I'll cross that bridge when I get there. This particular card presents reasonably well next to the Rogue One character cards, methinks. When the cards are laid flat on the table in their respective magnetic holders, you can definitely see the difference in thickness between the 35 and 100 points thickness holders, which is why I generally prefer for all my cards to be same thin thickness. The size of the selected photo is decent, although not nearly as big as in the Rittenhouse Archives full bleed designs, which I consider the gold standard of the hobby. It's closer to the Rittenhouse Archives bordered autographs. The photo itself looks like it could be from the Season 1 Episode 3, when Luten was on Ferrix before meeting Cassian, although Topps might have applied a bit of photo editing to make the background a bit blurry.